The night air crackles with tension as Ukrainian forces hunker down in their trenches, eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of movement. The front line stretches before them, a jagged scar across the war-torn landscape. Explosions rumble in the distance, a constant reminder of the fierce battle raging just beyond their position. Suddenly, a burst of radio chatter breaks the eerie silence. Ukrainian intelligence has intercepted crucial information. The location of a hidden Russian weapons depot, a treasure trove of advanced missile systems that could turn the tide of the war. The soldiers' hearts race as they realize the gravity of this discovery. In a dimly lit command center, military strategists huddle around glowing screens, their faces illuminated by satellite imagery. They meticulously plan a precision strike mission, knowing that success could deal a crippling blow to the Russian war machine. Drones buzz to life, their engines humming with deadly purpose as they take to the skies. Long-range artillery units spring into action, their massive guns swiveling towards the target. The air grows thick with anticipation as the countdown begins. 3. ... 2. ... The night erupts. In a blinding flash of light, the sky ignites, a fiery inferno that illuminates the battlefield 4 miles around. The ground trembles beneath the soldiers' feet as shockwaves ripple outward from the epicenter of the explosion. For a moment, day and night become indistinguishable as the weapons depot goes up in flames. Chaos engulfs the Russian lines. Panicked shouts and frantic radio calls fill the air as enemy troops scramble to make sense of the sudden devastation. In the midst of the confusion, Ukrainian forces seize their opportunity. With renewed vigor and determination, they surge forward, pushing deeper into contested territory. Journalists embedded with frontline units capture the unfolding drama on camera. Their lenses focus on the massive fireball rising into the night sky, a testament to the strike's devastating effectiveness. Satellite feeds beam the images across the globe as the world watches in awe and trepidation. As the smoke begins to clear, the true extent of the damage becomes apparent. But amidst the wreckage, something unexpected catches the eye of Ukrainian reconnaissance teams. Hidden beneath layers of camouflage and secrecy, a cache of experimental weapons is revealed. Cutting-edge technology that Russia had kept hidden from the world. The discovery sends shockwaves through international intelligence communities. Analysts pore over grainy images and intercepted communications, piecing together the implications of this newfound arsenal. The stakes of the conflict have suddenly risen to unprecedented heights. In capitals around the world, leaders convene emergency meetings. The destruction of the weapons depot and the revelation of Russia's secret capabilities have shifted the delicate balance of power. As dawn breaks over the smoldering battlefield, one thing becomes crystal clear. This single strike has the potential to alter the entire course of the war. Ukrainian soldiers, their faces streaked with dirt and sweat, stand atop a captured hill overlooking the devastation. They exchange glances of disbelief and cautious hope. For the first time in months, the possibility of victory feels tangible, within reach. But even as they savor this moment of triumph, a new tension settles over the front line. The world holds its breath, waiting to see how Russia will respond to this devastating blow. Will they retaliate with even greater force? Or will this strike force them to the negotiating table? In Moscow, behind the imposing walls of the Kremlin, Russian military leaders gather in a state of barely contained fury. Maps are unfurled, contingency plans hastily drawn up. The loss of such a critical weapons cache is a humiliation they cannot afford to ignore. Back on the Ukrainian side, intelligence officers work tirelessly to decrypt the wealth of information gleaned from the captured experimental weapons. Each new discovery sends ripples of excitement through the ranks. Could this be the key to finally breaking the Russian war machine? As news of the strike spreads, social media explodes with activity. Hashtags trend worldwide as people share grainy video footage and eyewitness accounts. The global community watches, transfixed, as history unfolds in real time before their eyes. In the skies above the battlefield, reconnaissance drones continue their relentless patrols. Their cameras capture a landscape forever changed by a single, decisive action. Smoke still rises from the ruins of the weapons depot, a stark reminder of the night that changed everything. This strike has not only destroyed a critical supply line for the Russian forces, but has also dealt a severe blow to their morale. Reports filter in of increased desertions and a growing sense of unease among enemy troops. The myth of Russian invincibility has been shattered, and the psychological impact is immeasurable. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, casting long shadows across the scarred earth, Ukrainian commanders seize the initiative. Fresh troops are mobilized, pushing forward to exploit the chaos and confusion in the Russian ranks. The front line begins to shift, inch by precious inch, as Ukraine presses its sudden advantage. But even in this moment of triumph, caution tempers celebration. Veteran soldiers know all too well the unpredictable nature of war. They brace themselves for the inevitable counterattack, knowing that Russia will not take this blow lying down. In secure bunkers, deep beneath the earth, cyber warfare units engage in a silent, invisible battle. They work feverishly to protect Ukrainian systems from retaliatory attacks. While probing for weaknesses in the Russian digital defenses, the war rages on in the virtual realm. Unseen but no less crucial. As the day wears on, the international community struggles to process the rapidly evolving situation. Emergency sessions are called at the United Nations, while diplomats engage in frantic back-channel communications. The delicate web of alliances and treaties that has kept the conflict contained thus far now threatens to unravel. On the ground, amid the rubble and twisted metal of the destroyed depot, forensic teams carefully sift through the wreckage. Every scrap of evidence, every fragment of technology could provide vital intelligence. The race is on to unlock the secrets of Russia's advanced weapon systems before they can be replaced or relocated. As night falls once again on the battlefield, an uneasy calm settles over the front line. Soldiers on both sides peer into the darkness, fingers resting lightly on triggers. The world watches and waits, knowing that the events of the past 24 hours have irrevocably altered the course of the conflict. In command centers and war rooms across the globe, military strategists pore over maps and intelligence reports, recalculating odds and redrawing battle plans. The destruction of the Russian weapons depot has opened up new possibilities, but it has also introduced new uncertainties. As the story of the strike spreads, it captures the imagination of people around the world. It becomes a symbol of hope for some, a rallying cry for others. Artists create stirring works inspired by the event, while songwriters pen ballads of bravery and defiance. But beneath the swelling tide of optimism, a current of unease runs deep. Those who have studied history know that moments like these, pivotal, game-changing events, often herald periods of even greater conflict and upheaval. As a new day dawns on the Ukrainian front line, soldiers prepare themselves for whatever may come. They know that their actions have set in motion a chain of events that will reshape not just the war, but the entire geopolitical landscape. The strike on the Russian weapons depot was not just a tactical victory. It was a seismic shift that will reverberate for years to come. The world holds its breath, poised on the knife edge of history, waiting to see what the next chapter of this epic struggle will bring. One thing is certain: nothing will ever be the same again.